These are the most unusual houses in the world. Continue watching to have a look inside. Hey, if living in a dumpster is good enough for Oscar the Grouch, then it's good enough for me. Rent in Brooklyn is notoriously expensive, so this guy thought outside the box when designing his new home. Only, he has to shower outside the box too.
Greg's an artist. He's so successful, he lives in a dumpster. Or as we might call it, a bin.
This is a...
Nah. The first one, no, absolutely no. How? How are you living in a... Oh my God. That one is enough for me. Nah, that one is crazy.
Doomsday prepper's dream. Constructed entirely out of reinforced concrete, the walls moved to convert this minimalist bachelor pad into an unforgiving fortress. Perfect for keeping out the hordes of rampaging zombies post-nuclear apocalypse.
Okay.
This guy lives in a decommissioned plant.
You know what? I'll be honest. I can live in the house. I love it so much. It's so minimal. I love it. I love minimal things, especially when it comes to houses, dressing and everything. I love everything to be minimal. Don't mind what is behind my back because, of course, conditions make crayfish bend, but okay. Anyway, I love minimal things. I really do not like a lot of things that goes on with dressing, with houses and everything. If everything can be minimal, yes, that's my name. Call me and I'll answer.
Bruce Campbell converted an actual Boeing 727 into a livable space. Most people can't wait to get off the plane when it lands, but Bruce intends to live out his days in the cockpit. Now you see it, now you don't. Sweden boasts the Mirror Cube, a tiny home-themed lodging that blends into its background so well you'll think you're looking at a mirage. Riding bikes or skateboards inside is always a big no-no, unless the floors and walls are a giant halfpipe, that is. Grind the coffee table if you're feeling adventurous, but this house is a skater's paradise.
Wow. Very
True
creative.
ballers have their pools running not only outside their homes, but all the way through it as well. When you get tired of getting a suntan, why not sit back and relax in the underwater living room? No, these aren't giant golf balls.
Wow, that one is very creative though. You know, I might be getting some ideas out of these videos, you know. This is very nice. This could be a very good idea, you know.
They're actually a whole village of spherical homes. Located just out of Amsterdam, this collection of ball-shaped houses features 3 levels and all amenities.
This is nice.
Don't like the look of your garage doors? This guy's built an opening door in the porch of the ultimate hidden hangar.
Wow.
Bosnia is a magical land where the homes are a little kooky and the building codes don't matter. Just take a look at this rotating house. Perfect for someone who gets bored of the view every hour.
Honestly, I don't understand the reason for your rotating house, but do you, man? Do you? Maybe there are different reasons, like, yeah, you'll be bored with the view and everything, but I just don't know. Why is it rotating? It's not calling, like, not my kind of thing. Why is it rotating? Okay.
Become the bubble boy you were always meant to be by taking a trip to France and enjoying a croissant in the woods in the safety of a glass dome.
Oh,
just think of the amazing uninterrupted view of the starry night sky. If you fancy yourself a life's ultimate hermit, take a flight to the world's loneliest house, a soul hunting lodge on Iceland's Vestmannaeyjar Island. You have to hand it to the Australians, they call it as they see it. The pole house is just that. No trees spoiling the view of the beach as you enjoy the briny taste of the sea breeze rolling in.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah? I would be so scared to live in this kind of house. What if it falls, like, what if it rusts, the metal rusts and everything? Probably they build with materials that are rust resistant, I reckon. But then,
Artistic creativity is all about perspective. Thankfully, at this home, you can rotate your point of view to suit your mood and also tilt the room so you can see life from a different angle. If you're a fan of stairs, then you have...
I don't know if I can see this house. You know what? This one is kind of cool though. Like comparing it with the other one that was rotating in that field, and this one kind of looks creative. My kind of thing is modern but still minimalist. The other one was coming in a like old type in the field, in the whatever that was. This one looks kind of creative. It looks modern. Somewhere I would actually live, and I also do not mind the angles, different types of angles. Yeah, and be falling sometimes, like anything that comes with the house. I really do not mind, honestly.
66 reasons to love this house. Turns out the best place to get that picturesque view is to build a home 40 feet above the ground on top of an old watchtower.
Why though?
This insanely remote home will have you making a 36-mile journey by bike and on foot just to reach the peak of the mountain. At least you don't have to put up with noisy neighbors. This is officially the world's narrowest home. When floor space equals high rent, you gotta be creative if you want to live in your favorite location. Originally intended as an art project, the Karet house in Poland is just 36 inches at its skinniest point and actually began life as a trash-filled alley between two buildings. It has all the things you'd expect in a home: a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and living area, only on a miniature scale. The 3-story design is actually quite brilliant, if you're not claustrophobic, that is.
You know what? I will never live in this house, provided, you know what? Never.
Walls, ceilings, totally overrated. The real way to enjoy the fresh mountain air is to not be fettered or bogged down by simple luxuries such as, I don't know, bricks and mortar. Those with arachnophobia need not apply. This floating mansion will cost you $5.5 million. Part houseboat, part luxury yacht, and all class. This mega home has some crazy inclusions. The 2-story, 4-bedroom design features over 1,300 square feet of indoor and outdoor space that's completely self-sustainable. 119 solar panels line the roof, along with every other amenity you need to make off-grid living completely possible. If the ocean gets choppy and the winds pick up, a special hydrologic technology steps in to raise the house 18 feet out of the water. Once the hurricanes pass, this floating mansion can pick a destination and be on its way.
Wow.
The owner of
This is so creative. This is so creative. The boathouse.
the smallest house in the world hates to stretch his legs and enjoys muscle cramps in his spare time. This home is so small that it fits in the back of a van and is on wheels, so he can just take his house with him wherever he goes. There's a whole bunch of theories on how the world will end. For some, though, they're convinced that flesh-eating zombies will be the downfall of civilization as we know it. Architect Robert Konieczny is definitely a believer of the Walking Dead theory, so much so that he designed the ultimate zombie-proof house on a Polish hillside. The only ground floor access is via one of 2 drawbridges that seal flush when the zombie herds start knocking. The Aquarium de Paris has a room made entirely of glass and surrounded by over 35 sharks. Probably a good idea to not watch Jaws right before you go on holiday. When you've got more money than you know what to do with, this is the kind of house you buy. At an eye-watering cost of $295 million, the One is not only the most expensive house in America, but it's also the biggest. Inside the sprawling 105,000 square foot estate, you'll find 21 bedrooms, 42 bathrooms, a 30-car garage, 5 swimming pools, floor-to-ceiling windows, a private cinema, wellness center, cigar lounge.
Wow, this screams me. This screams my name. Like, it's like Tafad. This house is me. Oh my God, I love everything. Oh my God, this house screams me. Like, this is like something that I would build and I would actually live in. I love the house. I love everything in it. The interiors, the furniture. See the minimalism inside the house. I don't know about the pictures though, like those pictures at the wall, but then I love everything in it. Look at the furniture, the marble table. Look at those chairs. Look at those couches. This is definitely something that I would, oh my God, I love it. I love it. Look at that art design. So minimal. The tall room. Oh my God, I absolutely adore everything. The floors as well. I don't know. I think I would change the floors to gray. I like gray floors. Instead of picture or what I'm talking about. I love those kind of floors, not the white floors. I don't like the white floors.
Ceiling windows, a private cinema, wellness center, cigar lounge, and last but not least, a private nightclub. There's even 4 bowling lanes if you fancy a quick game. If 295...
I don't know if I would do a bowling room for my house because I'm not really a fan of bowling.
million sounds a bit steep. Keep in mind, it was originally listed for $500 million. What a bargain. This bungalow was built on a
Look at me saying I want a house and it costs $500 million. Oh my God. You know what? Some of these things here, you better be saying them that I'll have this, just to manifest them. If you don't say it, they will never happen. Like, come on, guys. Just be able to say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. God will actually give you whatever that you say. Remember, your mouth has power. Whatever that you want, you should manifest. I want this. Every day in the morning, you say something. God, I want to be like this. God, I want this today.
If you're someone who thinks that garages are ugly eyesores, but you still need to keep your cars out of the rain, then this one's for you. All it will set you back is a cool $5 million, and you too can have this incredible subterranean garage.
Wow.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Just take a look at this insane mansion estate. If a bazillion bedroom and bathroom home isn't enough for you, then there's a splash park, swim-up bar, an underground river grotto complete with animatronic mummies, and all that for a cool $28 million.
You know what? You are not going to, that one is not selling for me. You're not going to find me at this house. One, it's very big. It's too big for me. I don't really like it. It's too big. It's too wide. I feel like by the time I die, maybe there are a few rooms that I would not have been into. I will not use everything in this house. It's too big for me. Even the zombies, I don't know whatever that is. The park behind, I don't feel like my kids, the way that I'm criticizing things that I actually do not have, but in all honesty, I don't think I'll be I don't like this house. It's nice, but it's not for me. 28 million.
Say what you want about medieval architecture, but nothing is more insane than having your entire house surrounded by a moat. The Chateau Artisan is a Gothic castle placed smack bang in the middle of Miami, and with a $10.9 million tag, you gotta be really serious about protecting your home from invading Saxons. The 3-story, 8-bedroom chateau has its own.
Wait, this looks like the house that. Is it? I don't know. It looks like the house that Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade had their wedding at. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but it looks like it though. They had something like this.
Private lake, sculpture garden, koi pond, and massive wrought iron gate blocking access to the tree-lined driveway. The only thing this castle's missing is a drawbridge.
Hopefully you found some of the houses that you want to buy in future, or that you're planning to buy, or you got ideas to put into your houses that you're going to build in future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on the next one.